is your life, so always be strong. Keep moving on. Your dreams will always come true. You'll get there if you believe. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. You're listening to Pastor Larry Ajanaku.
Marriage, we have to be focused. You have to be focused. If you focus on a happy home, you will eventually get a successful home. If you are dating somebody and you focus on people who have wrong dating and they tell you exactly how guys are cheats, how guys are unworthy, how guys can do this, or you listen to a guy who is telling you that girls, babes, don't mind them. If you listen to those junks, eventually you will have it on the inside of you, and what you'll be looking out in your life of your spouse is something to confirm those things you have heard. And the innocent person may just be doing things that are just normal. Say, oh, you see, I see, that's it, that's the sign. I've been told, this is the way you are. And here is the person who is just doing our thing. That's why we have to be very careful not to focus on the wrong thing. Don't ever focus on divorce. If you are focusing on divorce and you're having statistics of people who are divorcing, eventually it's a matter of time, you will get out of that marriage. Don't think about it. Focus on those things that are positive. Focus on the good side of your spouse. Like the example we gave, I told you, everybody look around, look at black. We all looked at black. We closed our eyes and I said, okay, fine. And you thought of black. And I said, what of other things? And you couldn't see because you were focused. So also it is. Focus on the good side of your spouse. Now let me tell you something truly. Every of our spouses, no matter how you are, there are some sides that are not right. There are some things you cannot change in your spouse. There are some things my wife cannot. She's trying to change. She's not here, okay. I've tried to change. I've not been able to change. For example, when I go out and I come in and I meet everybody in the living room, sometimes I just remove my tie, remove my shoes, remove my suit, and I just put it there on the chairs. And at the early stage of our marriage, she will tell me, oh, don't remove your clothes and put it in the living room. At the point, she was taking it for me. Then at the point, she left it there. So at times when I want to go back to the office the next day, I meet those jackets there. So where's it? Oh, I said, oh, I left it in the living room. I wasn't taking it again. I'm using it. So I go there to pick it. So with time, she just left me. Now we have children. Now my children also want to do the same. I said, you don't do that. So because of them now, I now pack my things also and take it to them. Because I don't want them to take that. It's a wrong focus. There are some things that you cannot change in your spouse, that situation and circumstance will help. It will just create that avenue for you to change. Because no one wants our children to pick those things that are not right in us. So because of them, I go to an extra effort. When I remove the jacket, I go put it where it should be. And I tell them, do you see where I put my clothes? My wife looked at me and said, oh. Focus. There are good sides. Now, if my wife, do you know as small as that is? If my wife decides to focus on that and tells me, at the early stage of our marriage, and tells me, look, if you don't change this, you are taking me for granted. I will take it. Possibly somebody have told you that when men can take you for granted, and she stays on that. Do you know that small as that? Possibly we could have gone each different ways. Just one little thing like that. It could have gone into why? But she decided to take her eyes off those and focus on the right things that I have. There are lots of them. I won't tell you. She just had to focus on it. And so it's with her. So we all have to make up our mind what we focus on in our relationship. Focus on the good side of your spouse. Don't ever compare your family with somebody else's family. Because there is no identical family. You have to focus on your own family. Because you know where you are going to. When you leave a relationship that is good, When you leave a relationship that is good, and you think another relationship is the best out there, you may be deceiving yourself.
That's right.
You may be deceiving, in fact, you are deceiving yourself. That is the truth. You know, until you get into that, you realize that what was a strength here happens to be a weakness here. What you think as a strength here is a weakness here, is what you are seeing as a strength here. And that is the way it works. So stop going back. Stop looking back. Stop comparing. Get your focus right. What about living a happy life? You know, you being happy is a function of you. Nobody can make you sad, except you decide to make yourself sad.
Yeah.
Nothing can make you sad. You can make up your mind and want to live a happy life, irrespective of what has happened. Irrespective of what has happened. Even if you lose a loved one, you can make up your mind and choose to be happy. Because that loved one that you lost wants you to be happy. If you call that person back, he wants you to be happy. So what you have to do, delete bad memories. Focus on good memories. Leave the past in the past. Leave the past in the past. Don't live under condemnation. Oh, if I've done this, it would have been better. No, don't live under that condemnation. Love the word of God. Be a lover of God. And beloved, you want to live a very godly life also? Focus on God. Love God. Study His word. Love Him deeply. Talk to Him regularly. And you will realize that eventually you will get there. We are bringing us now to a final close. This plane now wants to land. It's coming out to land. What are the hindrances to focusing? To focus. Number one, browsing in your mind. When you browse too much in your mind, it affects your focus. When you browse too much in the mind, it affects your focus. When you stay too much with your phone, it will affect your focus. You know, there was a time I had to tell myself consciously, I think I've had enough of this. I want to sleep, I'm charging my phone very close to me. When the first thing, it's not me alone, many of us here. Yeah. You wake up, the first thing you want to look at is what's on the WhatsApp. Now, you enter into it and just see a small video of somebody who possibly is just fought with someone. And that spoils your whole focus for the day. But I want to encourage you. You want to charge your phone in the living room. Don't charge in your room. So that when you wake up, you first of all align your focus. How many of us, many times that happens to us, you want to make a particular call to somebody, you pick your phone, you want to call, and you just see a notification on your phone from somebody, WhatsApp, say, oh, what's this? And you just move, and you punch it, and you enter into it, and you just forget totally that you want to forget that person. And then you ask yourself, I picked this phone to do something. Who was I going to call? What happened? Focus. Focus. So we have to learn how to cut down our browsing. Your mind browsing. Browsing on your phone. Browsing here and there. You have to take care of that. Number two, comparing ourselves with one another. It also affects focus. Once you take your focus off your family, yourself, your plans, your desire, and you're looking elsewhere, which you think is greener on the other side, it will distort your focus. Number three, lack of understanding of your time. Lack of understanding. If you don't understand your time, the time in which you are. Now listen to me carefully. There is always a time for everybody. There is always time to sow. There is always time to reap. You don't go to every day you go to work, and there is a time when you work, there is a time when your account is credited. Am I right? Your account is not credited every day you work. And so also it is. You must understand the season. Now I realize that a lot of people have challenge. You are looking at somebody who is just collecting his own harvest, possibly collecting his own pay, and you are just working. And then you think, oh, my job is not good, or this that I'm doing is not good because you see somebody. No, he also has had his own time. So you must understand the season in which you are. Everybody has his own season. There is a season when you sow. There is a season when you reap. So you have to understand your season. And then number four is that you must have a blueprint for your life, for you to be focused. You must have a blueprint for your life. You must know exactly what you want to achieve. So that once you have set it ahead of you, when you look at somebody else's time, does it bother you? No, it would not bother you because you already have a set time. You know, okay, what I am doing, it's a matter of time, it's going to come out at the other side. You must have a blueprint. You must have a plan. You must have a blueprint for your life. You must have a blueprint for your family. You must have a blueprint. You must be focused on something. If you are not focused, you will not be a focus. If you are not focused on something, you will not be focused. Today, possibly, I'm a pharmacist. And then you work a little bit, sewing and sewing. When you now look at somebody's time, who is a carpenter, who is having so much harvest, then you turn away, say, oh, this is not working. You move. Now, people already know you as what? As a pharmacist. So, when they get ill and they want drugs, the first that comes to their mind is, oh, I know that person. They want to give a referral. Now, when they make the referral, they say, hello, can we get... Oh, sorry, he's no longer there. What's he now? He's a carpenter. Oh, we never need a carpenter, but the guy is good. Oh, fine. Then you do a carpentry work for a while. I say, oh, I thought it was so easy. Now, I'm not going to be a carpenter again. I want to go to another thing. When people need a carpenter, they will call you. They say, oh, sorry, he's left. That's how it is. You must have a blueprint for your life and stay with it. Then lastly is you must learn how to reconcile the conflict within you. In focus. Reconcile the conflict within you. Once you reconcile this conflict within you, one is taking you here, the other is taking you there. Once you recognize this, you realize that you will now begin to have the benefit, the advantage of being focused. And what is the advantage of being focused? Number one, it gives you speed. Once you are focused, you have so much speed. Number two, when you are focused, it will save you time, and focus will keep you out of trouble. It will save you time and keep you out of trouble. Apart from focus giving you speed and putting you out of trouble, focus also increases your productivity. Because by the time you are focused, you become specialized in that. And you learn all the ropes you need to learn. Then you become very productive. Apart from that, when you are very focused, it helps you in the choice of your friends. When you are focused, it helps you in making the choice of the friends that you keep. You just realize that you can't just keep some friends, not because they are not nice, but you just know that, no, it's not going to help me. This friend is not going to help me. He may not be doing anything that is wrong, but it's going to help me. For example, if you're an engineering student, for example, and you're an engineering student and you want to start reading, and you're reading with medical students. I mean, if you're reading together, when you want to ask questions and a medical student, would you ask an engineer, okay, when spirochetes, what is the practical one? So, okay, when you cough, could it be this? What are the symptoms of this? If it's a particular cough, the engineer guy will just look at it and say, what are you talking about? I'm talking of pulley, I'm talking of pivot, I'm talking of metals. That's it. So it helps you. When you are focused, you're able to align your friends. You're able to align your friends. You must be able to know the reason why every person is in your life. If you cannot find the reason why anyone is in your life, then you have a challenge. What is this person? What is this role this person playing in my life? What role is this person playing in my life? If someone is just in your life and he just comes around and just come and say, do you know the latest gist? No. It's not adding value to you. It's not adding value to you. You must be able to find out what is... Don't just be without a focus. Every relationship in your life, you must be able to find out exactly. It helps you to choose your friends. What does focus also do? Another advantage is that it predicts the direction of your life. When you are focused, it will eventually predict the direction of your life, the way your life is going to run. You don't want to run your life anyhow. And the next one is, when you are focused, it also predicts your habits, your eating habits, your sleeping habits, even your career. It will predict it. You realize that you will be able to bear some cost to forego the other thing. It is your focus that determines the alternative that you are going to forego. It's your focus. And lastly, focus will determine your lifestyle. Focus determines your lifestyle. If if your lifestyle is such that you don't like and you don't want, then you need to look at what you are focusing on. Focus determines your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you live. You cannot want to be a successful person and you are living a life of somebody who is carefree. No, it doesn't work that way. Your lifestyle. It determines when you wake up in the morning. It determines when you sleep. Your focus determines. Your focus determines. That is why I always encourage that, look, in life, when you want to do anything, do things that you have pleasure in doing. Some people will say, how do I know what I am created for? The answer many people give is, whatever you can do for free is what you are called to do. But I want to go the extra mile. Do you know that what you are called to do is what you can spend your money on, even when there is no return and you still have pleasure? Yeah. I'm not talking of you doing it and nobody's paying you. No. What you can actually spend your resources on, and even when it's not giving you the desired result the way you want, it's giving a desire in another way, you are still contented to do it. That's exactly what you are called. That may define your focus in life. And one thing is very clear: who are your heroes? Who are your mentor? Your hero is also a pointer to your focus in life. Who are the person that resonates to you? There are things that helps you. Many of us get confused. But who are your role model? Who are the person that causes the butterfly to tickle on the inside of you? When you look at them and you say, oh, I just want to be like this, that may be a focus, a pointer to where you ought to go in life. But many times we're not very careful to look at all these things and consider this fact. And then we realize that we begin to struggle and struggle and struggle. But that is not the desire. That's not the desire for anyone of God, for us. And it's not the desire for anyone who wants to reach his desired planned destination. Your desired planned destination is revealed in all this. What you spend your time on, who you hang around with, what you do, how you perceive life. All these things determines your focus. Now, the issue now comes to us all is, I'm rounding off finally now. Can you quickly do a quick exercise and ask yourself, what do I spend the chunk of my time doing? Or what do I spend the chunk of my time thinking about? Now, are you browsing now? Browsing your mind. Now, what you spend a chunk of your time doing. Now go back. Does it align to what you want to achieve this new year? If it does not, then that means there is a wrong focus. Let me help some of us here. If you spend a chunk of your time behind the TV, and you have some plans, spending the chunk of the time behind the TV, spending the chunk of the time gisting, will it add to what you want to do to get to your desired destination? If it is not, then that means you ab initio, from the onset, you're on the wrong track. There is no way you can travel very fast on a wrong track that will never get to your desired destination. So what should you do? Change your focus, because there is great power in focus. So the assignment we are taking today, before we meet next month, and we shall be looking at the topic, the place of direction. What is the place of direction? And I want you to invite your friends and come early. It starts by 9. Come early. The place of direction. So the question is, fine. What do I want to do? How do I achieve them? What am I focusing on? If that focus is still the same as it is last year, then you cannot get to the desired destination. Hallelujah. Let us pray.
Take dominion on all God's creations. Never give up. Your destiny's your life. So always be strong. Keep moving on. Your dreams will always come true. You'll get there if you believe. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. You're listening to Pastor Lanre Ajanaku